Hey there. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, there you are. I did the short intro. I'm sure people are gonna trickle in here. Yeah, they're already starting to. We got people watching us on X. Welcome, welcome. Uh, I I'm still sharing this out. That's the downside of using the short intro. Is not a lot of time to do that.
There it goes. I was like, wait a minute, this restream chat wasn't working.
Yeah.
Tim.
There's Tim, Lady Jen, Wayne. Welcome, welcome. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Update our thing completely, but okay. It's not a coffee stream. That's what it's saying on Facebook. This has been an interesting night so far, um, especially in the what the hell's world. I'd like to say congratulations to Zim and Rex and Carl and Russ the Sauce. They all won their election tonight. Now Russ still has his he's got his ethics commission later on this month, so he will be fighting to keep that seat. I don't know what they do if he's deemed ineligible. I would imagine that it would go to the next runner up, which would be Don. Do you know, Georgie? Where's our overlay? I don't know why it went off.
I'm playing with the mic. Apparently, I turned it down too far,
Yeah, you're loud.
and now I turned it up too far.
Now you sound far away. We'll get these things ironed out. I'm not. I had a problem the other day. All of my settings, all of my settings got changed, and it's because when I record using OBS, I have one set of settings, and when I do Restream, I have to have another one.
That's when I'm in the Discord call, I have to turn it up louder than when I'm on Restream.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
having to readjust it.
It sounds pretty good now. Um, yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, he said that ethics committee would remove. It's up to them. It really is up to them. But Jeremy showing up is going to be a big, big thing because the ethics committee can ask him questions and can look him in the eye, and that's a powerful thing. It's one thing if you have an investigator telling you, "Here's what I think." It's another thing when you can look that person in the eye and make your own opinion.
Right.
And if you hear banging, it's because we have really high winds here at my house. It also could affect my internet, but high winds here tonight. It was a chilly day.
Yeah, we're supposed to have bad storms tonight.
Yeah, that's yeah. Don't. It's only for me. It's only supposed to be a night or two. Why does this thing always change all my settings? Like I don't. There's my ticker. Finally, turn everything off. Just don't get it.
Restream does weird stuff all the time.
There we go. I'm finally getting it the way I like it. See, I like a side by side, so then people can still kind of see support betternationfoundation.com. Now you sound like you're in a coffee cup. Now I can hear you.
I'm gonna yeet it. I'm just gonna completely yeet it out the window.
Subscribe to Tim Fox. I didn't know Tim started a channel. Is it good?
He didn't. Jug is just doing jug things.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know. I only have issues when I'm on with you. It
Hmm.
works fine when I'm on with Cooper every day.
It could be my soundboard because, like I said, I had to change things when I went and recorded it on OBS, and then I had to change everything back.
That's possible.
Um, so that sign about the town clerk has been up. I didn't know they added to it about Zim, Carl, and Rex. If that's the neighbor to town hall, yeah, that's been there for a bit.
Yeah.
It's just another one of the meth heads there in Otter Creek.
He was one of the meth heads that was actually running for a seat.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. I heard that name. I'm like, I don't know who that person is.
That'd be the guy that lives in the trailer next to town hall.
They're taking our jobs. He has a channel, but no content. Okay. This this motion by Bruce is insane. Like
Yeah, I was sitting here rocking earlier when I was reading it. I was like, I can't take no more.
I had a couple busy things to do today, and it really sucked that you guys went live because I would have loved to have read this with you.
I will
I've got.
let you take full reign of it because oh my god.
I'm not even done. Like I started reading, and like as things kind of happened, I had to walk away from it and then come back. And oh my god, like this is you guys have to know this is not what you do to respond to a judge, like at all. Um, like he's trying to relitigate things that were already settled by the judge, and like it's just oh, I'm in fear. Like he's trying to silence Jeremy,
Yeah.
but Jeremy has a First Amendment right. There's no threats, so there's no reason to silence Jeremy. So, oh my god,
Erica said you need a plunger on your head. You know, it's funny that she says that because we were joking the other morning about buying you one of those big black dildos with the suction cup for you to stick to your forehead and walk around and say, I'm a unicorn.
now I'd put it on a helmet, just like in not basketball, but Orgasmo, the movie by the South Park guys. That was the funniest part of that movie. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm going through his thing. He's trying to relitigate stuff that the judge already denied.
Hmm. And he's telling the judge he was wrong for denying it.
Like, here's the thing: the judge is going to be like, "Well, then appeal it." That's your recourse. It's not coming to me complaining about it. You have the ability to appeal. If you don't like it, it's part of the record. Appeal it. But see, he knows he's not going to win an appeal, and it's going to be expensive to do an appeal.
The further through the pages you get, the less boring it gets, and it's him telling the judge that he needs to recuse himself, basically.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Other, what's your basis? You denied my motions. Yeah, that's not like you need.
No, 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 no. His basis is that the judge threatened to put him in jail on the second depo day.
The judge has to control his courtroom.
Exactly.
Oh, she slammed the door on shit. See, I was watching Travis, but again, I was reading this, watching Travis, and then I had some other stuff going on, so I wasn't able to see all of it. I did make sure I saw where they announced who got what votes, the unofficial count.
Yeah, Don threw a fit and left, and then Lynette threw a fit not too far behind him and
Oh my god!
left.
You know what? As someone who has been in an election, like sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You just can't.
Yeah.
You just can't throw a fit over that. If the people don't want you, they don't want you.
Wednesday.
I gotta set this
Echo.
up. Get my control room. I didn't do that because I didn't follow my normal processes. Man, we got 35 people watching on X. Thank you guys. I appreciate that.
Heck yeah.
Um, other thing I was looking at was the Wisconsin election results. Oh, by the way, we were your ears burning last night or this morning?
Or which one are you referring to?
I don't know. I just know that a lot of dummies had us on their mind. And
Oh,
we're talking.
we were in the fleas mouth again tonight.
Oh, were we?
Yeah.
What what for this time?
We're obsessed with Harley.
Really?
Like she said our government names and said we were obsessed with Harley. And
Doesn't bother.
she was taking up for her Spawny. That's what she called him. Her Spawny.
What?
Yeah, that's what I said. What? Like she used to call him Sperm Trooper and now it's Spawny. That's odd to me.
Uh, they both they both have similar legal opinions, and by that I mean
Personalities.
bad legal opinions. I I still can't believe he was saying that I could go to jail for accusing him of stolen valor. No, I can't. No, I can't. Because the thing is, he's never proven that he's actually served. So I have a reasonable belief he's stolen valor.
Valor.
A certain
Oh my god.
YouTuber had a mental breakdown early yesterday morning. Which was this one?
Spawn.
Oh, he did. Uh, you know, some people want to be things in life, and he really wanted to be a victim. Yeah, Bubble. I don't think he'll show up. Now, what's going to happen if he doesn't Show up. The judge can do a couple different things. He can one issue a bench warrant. He might do that if he doesn't show up. Like you don't show up to court and you file something like this, like ahead of it. You're just doing this to the judge. That's all you're doing. Um,
Oh no, he
so,
said he wasn't going. It says it in that document. He's not going.
well, that's what I mean. Like if he doesn't show, Like, yeah, like he saying it in this and then not showing is daring the judge to arrest you. That's exactly what you're doing. And what he's trying to do, which is a huge flawed strategy, he's trying to say in this, you're just going to arrest me. And then he's not going to show. And yeah, then the judge will arrest him and he'll say, see, it's like those people who, like as a kid, when you're, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. And then your brother slaps your hand and, Mom, you hit me. That's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like, I haven't even made it through this whole thing. I'm about halfway through, and I am just like, oh my god, this is horrible. Okay, this is a complete and total implosion. Any lawyer who files this is out of their mind, 100% out of their mind. Um, oh, you didn't get it? YouTube notifications suck. I have not gotten a YouTube notification. I did get a Rumble notification. Uh, so that's why if you guys have a Rumble account, you should follow on both because when we go live, at least you know Rumble's going to notify you, even if you then come on and watch on YouTube. Uh, th- there is a new filing, but it's the one that Georgie and Coop read earlier today. I'm not all the way through.
No, 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 no. There's another one.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh yeah, no, there's another one on Fed too.
Oh, oh, should we do this one live?
Yeah.
Okay, I got no problem doing that.
Okay, so you know how he filed the other day for the 30-day extension and he was denied
Yes.
last night. Well, he refiled it and it says pursuant to FRCP 6B1A, defendant Bruce Matskin requests an extension of time of 30 days to answer or otherwise plead to the complaint. As good cause for this request, the defendant needs additional time to locate counsel and prepare a responsive pleading. It is his understanding that most of the named defendants have not yet been served, and so this request will not prejudice the plaintiff or
I'm
cause
gonna stop
undue
you right there.
delay.
That is irrelevant. That is irrelevant to him. He he's a defendant. He only needs to care about himself. Everyone else not being served has nothing to do with him as a defendant. Okay,
Right.
sorry.
And so this request will not prejudice the plaintiff or cause undue delay of these proceedings. The plaintiff's counsel consented to a 10-day extension only. And
Hey Valor, do you want to come on? If you want to come on, let me know. Shoot me some way to get in touch with you, and I'll send you a link. Sorry.
all good. I finished it.
Okay.
God, that echo.
That- like he can ask for an extension. That's not a problem. But using everyone else hasn't been served is not like that's not a reason for you to get an extension. If they
Exactly.
want an extension, they need to hire. They need to stop avoiding service. They need to hire an attorney and then file for an extension. Like him saying, "I need an extension for me," no problem. But he's not representing anyone else, so he can't file on their behalf. That's illegal.
Maybe this will work better.
Yeah, that sounds okay.
Well, they're saying they can't hear me, but I can hear myself echo through you.
I turned you down a little bit because it was pretty loud. I can turn it up if you want to back up.
It's not. I, I can hear myself bouncing back.
Well, yeah, because but I turned you down for that. Is what I was saying.
I turned up my mic.
Yeah, her mic is turned up. She's loud in my ear. I'll turn down my thing. I'm fine with that. Okay.
long as we can make the chat happy, I'm happy.
Yep. Yep. Um, but yeah, uh, he is just like a lot of this stuff, like these quotes and stuff. Like, okay, yeah, that happened, but that doesn't mean the judge has to rule. And you got to understand, once a ruling is made, that's it. Unless if there's new information, this is not new information. He's just trying to relitigate what's already. Uh, oh, he's working on getting his Wi-Fi. Okay, okay. Um, but yeah, he's trying to relitigate stuff that's already been decided. Now they're saying echo. I am not hearing an echo. Is
That or
anybody?
Wednesday's being said. Oh, nope, there it is. I always have echo when I'm on with you, so
I mean, I can turn some of this stuff down.
I think it's Restream. Now they're picking on me.
Georgie, I cannot hear you at all.
That's Yoda.
Okay.
I guarantee you they're picking on me.
Yeah, they're just being dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm hearing everything fine. I have all my settings set up the way I did before.
Yeah, y'all have to look over Yoda and Tim when those two get together. They're assholes.
Okay, I'm going through his thing here. Like he's complaining about being denied the expert. He didn't file the stuff. He was like, "Well, I don't know if one's needed." And it's like, "Well, then you file it, and if it's not needed, you filed it. You know,
Exactly.
you can't play the I've got a secret game in court. That's not the way this works. Everything has to be laid out ahead of time, and then as rulings are made on the motions, it decides how the uh, what's it how the trial is going to go. But now I'm gonna say this now, 100%. This is not going to trial. Jeremy is now going to get a summary judgment. It, it's like 80-85%.
Smitty!
Her mic was broke. Her mic was not broke. That's funny. Uh yeah, this is like he as I'm going through this, he's not claiming any type of bias. You know what? I'll put this up so everyone can see what I'm looking at. Uh, okay, he issued a decision. Okay, again, he's trying like, why is this even in here? This is
That's what I
relitigating. Like, can I draw? No. Let's let me draw. No, let's see. I I can't tell you how much I hate Adobe. Adobe like went from making great products to now they just make shit.
Oh, I agree. I deleted that shit earlier.
They Adobe sucks.
I
Um,
found a free one and it's much better.
Like he's just going through everything again.
Yeah, he literally rehashes the entire case in this 23-page document.
You can't do that. You lost these motions or you won these motions. You don't reopen it. Like it's set in stone. It's part of the trial record now, or the case file. Like
I'm pretty sure the judge is reading this, going, "I know I said this. I was there. I
right,
wrote it."
it's like he called up Grudge Judge and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do what you do and rehash everything." You want to talk about people that just like hearing themselves? Right here, these two. Like this, like this is just to piss the judge off. The judge is going to probably put out a bench warrant for him. He's then going to he's going to be removed from the case. There's going to be a summary judgment. Like he just gave Jeremy a win with this
Yeah.
because he hasn't filed discovery in this case. So they put
Has,
what's that?
he hasn't done anything he's been told to do.
Yeah, yeah. And once he's removed, I guarantee you, Randy's going to say, they didn't file any discovery. They now should either be found in contempt of court and move for summary judgment. And the judge is going to have to say, yeah, yeah. And he's like, if he has a problem with these motions, this is not the venue to take it up. You can literally appeal motions, like because the judge made a ruling, so you can appeal that ruling. Everything goes forward as normal. In fact, that's happening in several of Trump's federal cases. Hey, judge, you made this order. We don't agree with it. We're going to appeal that. The case still goes forward. The judge cannot do anything about that thing until the higher court rules, if they're even going to take it. But that would be the proper way to do this. He's not even doing that. The decision completely ignored. Okay, so the judge made his ruling. What this is a classic narcissist. Someone who cannot be told no. Like, no, you lost. We're moving on. No, there were things that you didn't. No, I don't care. You lost. We're moving on.
Exactly. That's what I said earlier. It's like he's a kindergartner that's never had his ass whooped
Right?
or been disciplined because he does not like being told no. Shh.
When the defendants filed a motion to strike the plaintiff's motion, adding new parties to the case for failing to have a meaningful conference, the magistrate immediately issued a ruling saying no response from plaintiff is necessary. The motion to strike lacks merit and is denied. Why would you need a certification? He's saying, yeah, it lacks merit. It's bullshit. We don't need to do a certification. Why do you need to have a conference on bullshit? You don't. Oh my god. The the magistrate the magistrate ignored the lack of certification in number 96 altogether. Guess what? He's the magistrate. He can do that. If
Yeah.
you have a problem with it, appeal it and then say he didn't follow the right procedures, and then a higher court will decide.
Not, oh, I'm not getting my way. I'm in trouble. I'm going to get the judge kicked off the case. That's not how it works.
Oh, here he is with the bad neighbors.
Mm-hmm. And the pacer. He's talking about all of us covering the casers right here.
I have a problem with public record. Oh well.
Oh, he tries to make it sound like we're paying Jeremy to cover his case. Like, you're kidding me, right?
Oh, this is funny. The plaintiff writes the scripts on his YouTube live stream by pre-announcing whatever the court filings, and his counsel then acts it out in the litigation. Like, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's federal court update videos, but that's not him dictating to Randy. That's Randy doing something, and then Jeremy reports on it. He has no proof of this. Like, th- this, like this right here alone, this paragraph, he could be sanctioned just for that.
Yeah.
All these are in furtherance litigation for content business. Okay, well, you keep saying that, but you're not providing any proof of it. Like, you, this is like, I have an idea and I'm not going to move from it. You know, this good.
This this is where he's trying to make the judge vacate.
The court may for good cause.
He repeats the same sentence over and over and over in the
On
first
its own for
paragraph.
good cause. Okay. Okay, what's the good cause? That you got motions ruled against that you don't like? A party should be allowed to withdraw consent if proceedings or circumstances arise that the party could neither could nor should have conceivably foreseen at the time the party executed the waiver. What circumstances? What circumstances are up? Because you want to be a dick, and the judge is now calling you to the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you saying? What is he saying here? Is he saying that the motions, the timely motions to vacate the referral, uh, is he saying that the motions are not being done timely? This is gonna be
I
funny.
know.
Like 2 days, this is gonna be hilarious.
The the magistrate's threats to have counsel arrested disregard of glaring issues affected subject matter
If
jurisdiction.
anybody has comms with Jeremy, send this to him right now. Jeremy, you all the money that you've put into it, you are now getting yourself a show in 2 days. Like this is gonna be such, oh my god.
The undersigned's zealous advocacy has been chilled by the magistrate's threats, demeanor, and precipitous orders which have been directed against him in response to well supported legal filings.
And in response to contrived inflammatory filings. Contrived inflammatory, which one is inflammatory? Like, they're filings.
There's footnotes in here somewhere where he gives a bunch of excuses of why he can't come Thursday.
Only the plaintiff's counsel has multiplied proceedings. Really? Because this is multiplying the proceedings. You now,
And abuse the
right?
litigation.
Right?
I read that and I was like, really,
The
Bubbles?
magistrate has not address the
because
specifics of either counsel's alleged misconduct. That's what the fucking hearing is for, you dipshit.
that's what I
Like,
said.
no ruling has been made on those. And he issued that to both attorneys. This is why you're going to be
Yes,
laughed out of court. Laughed. This is, oh my God. The undersigned has been so chilled. Really, you're not trying to chill Jeremy's free speech? You're not trying to do that? So chilled by the magistrate that he feels that if he tried to defend himself during the ordered April 3rd show cause hearing, he would risk inciting the magistrate to call in a marshal as he threatened on December 19th. Guess what? That's his right. You don't I don't have a right to not come to court because I think I'm going to be arrested. If I have a
yeah,
summons, I have to go to court. If I have a subpoena, I have to go to court. The plaintiff's ardent followers are publicly announcing plans to make pilgrimages. It's a mecca, everybody. We're all
I can't with this fool.
like, oh my God.
For the April 3rd event is a frightening prospect for the undersigned, who is seen by the plaintiff's followers as a hated villain deserving of being jailed and disbarred.
If I could get a red eye flight, I might need to look at it. Is there some type of red eye I could take from Palm Springs, Ontario? I won't drive to Vegas or LA, but I might try to see if I can get out there for April 3rd. Just to be there for the party. Just because it's that's this I would be shocked. Reading this, I will be shocked if this case is going forward after Thursday. Would result in being involuntary videoed. Guess what? You're in public, dude. If you don't want to be videoed, every courthouse has ways where you can leave and come and go without being seen. Every courthouse. They do that for a reason. In fact, I've heard the Supreme Court, the building described as a maze, simply so that people can avoid media and whatnot. And they do that for things like witness intimidation and stuff like that. There's normally like back hallways and rooms. But I don't want to be videoed. Yeah, that's ultimate. He doesn't want to be mocked. That's all of this. He's being mocked and he doesn't want to be mocked. Uh, Depending on the outcome of proceedings. Mocked. Yeah, see? Mocked for his misfortune on the plaintiffs and other YouTube channels. Yeah, yeah. Because you're an idiot. And you've had a bad strategy from the get-go. This motion will be this This motion will be the subject of hours-long YouTube live streams. Dude, you're just giving us more content. This is what do they call it? When you see a boxer winding up. They're I know you guys know, like you're showing your punch. What do you call it?
I have no idea.
There's a term for it. Spin fantasies about the undersigned going before the magistrate if the motion is denied. Oh, this underlined. This is not the practice of law. This is turning federal court into a circus. No, you're turning it into a circus. You are. I don't see Randy filing anything like this. The undersigned has done everything possible within the normal parameters of zealous advocacy to convince the magistrate to close the circus. Uh-huh. Oh my God. No lawyer should be casually threatened with arrest. No, they're not. But when you file stuff and you selectively keep things out and put it forward in front of the court in bad faith, yeah, that's when attorneys should be put in jail. guess the more I go, the more I think the chances of him getting a bench warrant are good.
Right?
Like, and he's talking. Well, he talked about losing out on his legal practice. Does he have any other cases? I don't think he does. Um,
He claims he does in that filing, but I call
right,
bullshit.
right. Um, but yeah, to claim that he's going to lose money. Oh, okay. You think you were going to lose money having to come here on April 3rd? U.S. Marshals, go pick him up, bring him before me, and then we'll have the hearing that you didn't show to. That is like, the more I read this, um, two clients' unemployment hearings for which they be left unrepresented. Well, guess what? You took on the case, and you've had more than 2 weeks. Like, you could have brought this up 2 weeks ago, or you could have
Right.
rescheduled those 2 weeks ago. It's actually probably been longer than that. It's probably been 3 weeks. I'm just saying two.
I think it's 2 weeks.
His own long-awaited dental appointment that would be postponed for months. Oh no! Oh no! He like
Oh, wait. He uses his
his daughter's
daughter.
band rehearsal to take. Ladies and gentlemen, this magistrate is taking this man away from his daughter's band rehearsal to take her through with her guitar. Her
Something about his
private
wife.
family.
His wife's
Is she
medical
getting a boob job? I
medical
don't know if
appointment.
that's what it is, but that's what I'm going to say it is. So his wife needs tatas. Maybe it says private family related matters. Maybe he's going to get a nose job.
I wish.
Everyone, please hit the like, share, subscribe, and I do appreciate your comments and questions. This is getting fun.
And F, nobody to answer the calls to his law office in his extended
I would have said
absence.
no.
You mean the law office in an abandoned
I would have said
building?
no. You got someone. Your daughter's not going to make her band rehearsal. She can answer.
Your wife's gonna miss her medical appointment. Let her answer the calls. And again, he admits to being pro bono in this filing multiple times while filing for attorney's fees. Defendants pro bono against an extremely aggressive plaintiff and his well-financed counsel at a great cost to himself, his practice, and his family. He has not unreasonably multiplied proceedings, but has strenuously worked to extricate his clients and now himself from vexatious litigation contrived for YouTube content.
Hey, where are the white women at?
I'll tell you where they're not at.
That part.
They're not at their band rehearsal because he's
They're not at their doctor's appointment.
Inconceivable!
Hey, Bruce.
I needed you with your button earlier because I kept saying again.
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 Oh my God. This is
Al Walker said, as Mr. T would say, I pity the fool. Yes.
horrible.
Hey, it's Bubbles. Now, this.
Oh my God. This is the case. This is it. It's done. Like, I don't see how he is allowed to continue after this. This is an affront on the court.
And as for your case, don't you worry. I've argued in front of every judge in the state, often as a lawyer.
Ugh. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Oh my.
This is Bubbles. Tani agreed.
Oh my. That is like, ladies and gentlemen, this is luring. People are gonna mock me if I go to the hearing. Oh my
They're
god, this
gonna
is like
mock me because I'm Jewish. Like, what the fuck? Where did that even come from? They're gonna mock me because I'm Jewish. No, we're mocking you because you suck at your job.
this is more crying than. Have you ever seen Mike Schmidt when he retired? Hold on, maybe I can pull this up. Mike Schmidt, when he retired, notoriously just started crying and like losing it. Yeah, here we go. We'll put this up here. And so this is Bubbles right here. This is how I can sum it up. But definitely less heartfelt. Oh no, here it comes. Two bad knees. That's Bubbles. Just crying. Just crying. I left Dayton, Ohio with bad knees, and now the judge is trying to remove me from the game.
You do that too well. Dwayne says it is a privilege for Florida to allow him to even take the case. Then he goes and pretty much tells the judge to fuck off. He'll do what he wants.
Oh, God. Be prepared to be derailed.
Dog.
Here's my white boy.
He just ate
Hi, baby.
3 whole ribeyes.
Well, he was
Raw.
hungry. Hungry boy.
Where's my puppy?
Oh, pork chop's in jail. He's in
Why?
gay baby jail.
Quit flipping white boy off. You racist.
Of course I'm racist. I hang out with
That's my
you.
boy.
Pork chop is in El Salvadorian prison.
Oh god, how can the fucking government fuck that up so badly?
That's a great.
Jesus.
They only fuck up.
Like I'd be fine if they like sent him to like a fucking prison here in the States by accident, but like else the most infamous Latin American prison. Jesus. White boy chair? You got a chair. Sit. He's better trained than Mike.
I enjoyed you on the radio today. I will say that.
Yeah. I actually got away with talking about politics because it's against the rules. My Elon Pelon. I love my Elon Pelon. He will build the best cars.
People are gonna key him. They're gonna paint swastikas. I did see where There's a troll I follow on Twitter, Greg, and then he's got a bunch of numbers. I can't remember what they are. He's a notorious troll, but he had where someone had painted a penis on the side of a Tesla. He said, "Look, they're advertising support of SpaceX."
Send the cocks to space. White boy, do you want to get some Latinas? You want some Latinas? Come on. Let's go get Latinas.
He's like, "Do they make ribs?"
Sit. Wait. Halt. Halt. Why are you the way you are? Stay. Motherfucker, wait. Wait. Free. Free. Motherfucker, wait works.
Could you guys imagine Bruce trying to argue on behalf of people in Gitmo? Oh my God, that would be hilarious. Well, Your Honor, this is just not allowed. Well, it is allowed, and we're going to go forward with it. Yeah, but it's not allowed, and you need to step down.
Lol. But yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. And
Almost could be the next Epstein.
no, we're
No.
not implying that. That is way too
No, no, no,
far.
no. I don't. That's not what I mean by Epstein. I mean like he get Epstein if he gets put in.
Mm.
I'm not talking about.
No,
Yes.
I know. It's just the wording. I got concerned for you, Georgie. I was like, no, 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 no.
No, no. I understood what I was saying. I'm pretty sure Mike understood what I meant, but you went straight to the other part of the Epstein situation.
You're right.
Bullshit. You laughed and agreed.
He just slurping. He just slurping.
Leave him alone. He's thirsty. I bet that dog can get more women than you can.
He's the reason why I still get invites to sorority parties.
My son had. Have you guys seen Orbeez, the little things?
Oh God, I hate those things.
Yeah, he's got those, and he's got these guns. But the one that I love
Oh,
is it's a little Orbeez handgun, and because my dog likes to bark, and these Orbeez when they hit you, they don't hurt; they more just shock you. So when she starts
yeah, they're
barking at,
harmless.
yeah, if she starts barking, I've got that nearby. I just shoot her in the ass, and she'll like jump and like, good.
Oh, so you're practicing. It's
Like,
target practice.
Might read Roy's comment.
sleep.
Though I do gotta get to bed. I've been drinking too much.
Go to bed,
Okay.
little one.
I'm
I'll be
gonna get
right back.
myself some Latina bitches. Goodbye,
Yeah.
Grandma Georgie.
Chat, you forgot the salt shakers. Jack said, "Yep, Daisy belongs to Gitmo." Well, I guess it's my stream now. Mike disappeared.
I'm back.
Damn.
I'm like a kid. I got me some fruit punch and some kettle corn.
Yummy. Lori's like, "You're sharing that popcorn, Dad."
I guarantee you I'll drop some.
Well, Robbie and Head Flea claim they still have not been served. They seem to think they have to be served by a sheriff.
No, they can be served by a process server.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny is if that process server signs an affidavit that says they were avoiding service, guess what? They can still be held accountable.
Yeah.
I can't believe all these dummies. The crap.
Skipper question. The Fat Fleet is saying this crap is about BBB wanting the judge and not the magistrate. Is he the same thing?
So the magistrate is, for all intents and purposes, he is a judge. However, he has not been appointed to a federal bench. There is a judge who will oversee this, who is appointed to the bench. Um, what Bubbles can do is try to take it to that judge, magistrate rule. Not going to happen. Like, he needs a good reason. Like, he would have to show that the judge ignored good jurisprudence, and that is not here. It's not even in his filing. Now, when Randy filed to the appeals court in Florida and said, "We've asked this judge to recuse himself twice. Here are the things that he should be doing that he's not doing," that was a violation of jurisprudence.
Hmm.
Yep, him not showing is going to be more than enough to deny this. Like, you're ignoring a court order because somebody arrested in
I
Mom.
mean, he's the, he's ignored all the court orders, so
True. He has done nothing for his case at all. Like, he still hasn't filed
no.
discovery.
He's done absolutely nothing but paper the court and piss off
Mm-hmm.
Dreamy.
I know Megan was getting very impatient with the judge, but that was the good thing. The judge was willing to be patient and just let him keep doing this crap. And now the case is going to go bye-bye. Also saying they have to be served in person and have the papers handed to them. Yes, but if the process server says they are avoiding service, the court can take other means.
They even said Ray was served wrong because he was served via email.
Say that again.
They said that Ray was served wrong because he was served via email.
Um, that one's a potential. You're not.
Well, when you don't have an address for the person, but you have an email address, I don't see how that's a problem.
What'll happen with that one is the judge, if Ray kind of does have to. He was right when he said that I can only be served that way if I agree to it. He's partially right with that. Um, what would happen is I could see the judge saying, "Okay, we'll delay Ray's portion of it, but you can subpoena YouTube for his address." Oh, Jeremy will take it without a jury trial. If it's a summary verdict, absolutely he will. Smitty,
Yeah, because the summary judgment means he won.
mhm. And it's essentially at that point, it's okay. How much do you want, Jeremy? Even though Ray's acknowledging it, that doesn't really mean it's okay to not serve him. Um, the check and compensation for mileage is only Florida, but this is in federal court. And if Jeremy lived in Florida, then he could claim that. But being that he lives in Ohio, they don't have to abide by that.
But they wouldn't have, the fleas wouldn't have had anything to compensate anyway. Their depot was via Zoom.
Sorry, Colonel. Yeah. Um, I think we're now in the twilight of this case. I think it's done. I think Jeremy won. It's now going to be a matter of how much is he going to win. Well, they can hang their hat on it, but it's it's a dumb move, a really dumb move. Mm-hmm. Exactly, buck naked. These dummies, like, yeah, they're betting on so many things, so many things. Well, that Head Fleece said she's going to act as her own lawyer because she knows so much about the law. No, she doesn't. I could see where maybe she could have. She's got lawyers in her family. Maybe they'll like help her with some of the stuff. But even that, like, oh, I think the judge does see through their games, and if he hasn't, this is gonna wake him up. Like, yeah, for like this stuff, it like these games that Bubbles is playing, just straight up ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. Sorry, I'm setting up a redirect just for whenever we go off. Huh? That's weird. I just noticed something. Actually, I don't know what is. I'm gonna redirect to just J. Oh wait, no, that's tomorrow. I'm gonna change that. I was gonna redirect to just Jay, but he's not on tonight. I will redirect to Orphan Kitten. They're live. So whenever we leave, you guys are going over to Orphan Kitten. You have to understand, Cassandra, the judge has to play this fairly. And even though Bubbles is getting all kinds of crazy, the judge can't come down too hard on him because I think the judge saw this coming. And, uh, you don't want to give them any means to be able to appeal and the case get what they call GVR, grant, vacated, and remand. That's where the appeals court sets aside the verdict and sends it back to you. Now you got to hear the case all over again. My animals are doing some crazy stuff. I, I bet the judge does find this funny. Like, this is insane. What he filed is insane. But yeah, like as soon as the appeals court finds out that he hasn't submitted discovery on time, Bubbles is done. That's a big deal because that's wasting this court's time. Georgie, got more people watching on your channel. People like Georgie.
Yes. Heard a judge say once in a case, these people don't admit fault. They double down, and so does their sentence.
Yep. Yep.
Cassandra, he's starting to see through the bullshit, and you can tell that by his
Mhm.
orders, recent orders.
Notice he threatened both attorneys. And here's Bubbles saying, "Oh, he threatened me." He threatened both attorneys. He told them both to bring their checkbooks. So he's still calling it down the middle, even though only one side is being pedantic. Yeah, he let Bubbles, and I used to say this when I was in the military. You give someone enough rope to pull themselves up or to hang themselves, and that is exactly what he's done with Bubbles. Yep, exactly, redneck. Yep, they're wasting the court's time, and the court's time is valuable, and they're wasting resources.
I found, I found it funny that Bubbles was crying about us getting documents off of Pacer.
Like, if I were the judge, I'd be like, "What do you want me to do about that? You want me to take down Pacer? It's a national website,
That we all pay for.
right? And he's given us more content than anyone else
Yeah,
every week. It's like two filings from him.
at
Hmm.
least.
Still in their pockets for now, Gina.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, all those people thought that what Bruce was saying was expert lawyering, and now he's trying to ask the judge to vacate.
On top of saying, hey, I'm not coming to the
Hmm.
hearing.
But he has no grounds. Like, reading through it, he didn't really give any grounds for it to vacate.
No, he just rehashed the entire
You said
case.
you would have marshals arrest me. That's not a reason for a judge to vacate. The judge has a duty to keep control in his courtroom.
Exactly. Right, but
Well, I never had to build a case against anyone as an officer. I never, every Marine underneath me, if they were a shitbird, I never had to build a case against them. They always built the case against themselves.
and I think that's what McDreamy's been doing this whole time is letting Bubbles hang himself.
Yeah, I think you're right on. Trespass 5, they have some time.
Yeah. Well, it's no longer Trespass 5. It's just Brett and Therese now.
Mm, there's still the sanctions hearing. Oh, wait, no, that's for the thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
Yep. I appreciate the comments, Cassandra. It keeps things going. As I eat my popcorn.
He wanted to litigate this on YouTube, not court. Now he is crying. YouTube is laughing at him. Well, that's usually what the far lefties do. Oh, I'm being bullied, but I started it.
Mm-hmm. I cannot believe a lawyer put that in a filing. Oh, I could understand someone filing per se, but not a lawyer. There's a couple lawyers I know I'm going to send that to.
The one sentence I also found funny was, I know as soon as this hits the docket, they're gonna have it and they're gonna put an air with it. You damn right I am. The more stupid shit you write is more money in my pocket.
Hell yeah. His stupidity gets views.
Exactly. Every time I start a string that has to do with Bubbles writing something, everybody's like, "Oh God, what has he done now?"
Oh yeah. And there's several YouTubers. Like they put Bubbles or BBB in the title.
Rogue.
Right, Rogue? Rogue reads cases. Like she reads cases all the time. Because we talk about them. And for her to say it was crazy. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm not even sure if Lynette and John has been served yet for that case. Tiny is chatty tonight. Usually he's asleep by now. Drummer! Hi, darling. Right, Roy?
That is right. Oh my god. And then Lynette lost tonight. That was funny too.
Yeah, that made it even better.
And was it worth it? Was it worth running?
She just made herself even more of a public figure.
Mm-hmm. And it was like, no one was going to vote for you.
18 people did.
18 people of a town of 111 voting people. So you got just over 10% of the vote.
Smitty, we were just discussing that. Her tantrum as she stormed out and slammed the door was golden.
I got to go back and rewatch that.
It did.
I mean, you look like a crazy person. No one's going to vote for you.
So what happened to that 95% of the town loved her?
Yeah, she got the town methods. I'm sure Brian and Tina voted for her.
Yeah.
So let's see. Brian, Tina, herself, John. Um, what's the meth head that lives on her property?
Andrew.
Andrew. So there's five. So that's almost a third of her support.
Yes, Smitty, but of the 17 votes that were mailed in, the majority was for Zim and Carl.
I think. Okay, who do you think would have gotten more votes, her or Crook? Because I think Crook could have got his drinking buddies and could have gotten more votes.
He could have probably. No, I'm not even going to go there.
Some of his gay boys. Hey, gay boy.
Well,
That's not
I'm
gay.
glad, drummer.
That they. I'm sure they're losing it today. I didn't listen to the fleas at all. I'll have to go check.
That's true. Russ and Dawn voted for her. I wonder if Mary voted for her.
Okay, so we're now up to 8 votes. Oh yeah, the two meth heads at the end next to Tower, and probably I would imagine she got a vote from the other guy that was running, Jerry, or
Barry.
yeah, Barry.
Stewart.
Wait, is the guy's name Jerry Barry?
I have no idea.
Do we really have a Jerry Barry and a Stuart Stewart?
I have no idea what that dude's name is.
That's hilarious if it is.
I thought it was Jeff.
My name is Jeff. Well,
Yeah,
here's the thing. Russ has people. He's been in that town a long time, so he's probably got friends and neighbors who they'll vote for him regardless.
he probably paid off the votes.
But here's the thing: do you think Laura Mott is stupid enough to keep going along with him?
They'll be outnumbered. It'd be Russ and Laura against Carl, Rex, and Zim. We have the majority.
Uh, Carl can run against him because his seat will be up, won't it? It'll go back to 2 seats.
Come out next year.
Yeah, it'll be Carl and Laura.
I don't know who gets the two and who gets the one. I think it was one year seat that was up and 3 2 years. So that was Zim. Rex's was the 1 year seat. Zim's was a 2 year seat.
Hmm. Yeah, they got the 2 year, and then Carl got the 1 year. But
Yeah.
the 1 year this time next year, it should be Laura and Carl running for 2 seats. So they are technically running against each other. And Don's gonna run again. Do you think she'll run again?
Laura? Who
No.
knows?
No, Lynette.
Probably. Well,
Uh,
he may end up with the seat in the end anyway, because Russ has a hearing the 24th.
mhm. My wife played the fight. These names: Jerry, Barry, Stewart, Stu, Mary, Mary. Oh, he wasn't. Biscuit Boy wasn't there.
No.
Eh, not getting the views. It's not as interesting. I so for those of you who've been watching my gardening, I put in that avocado, and I thought it was dying. I thought it had too much trauma because the top leaves were getting brown. But I was like, okay, let me figure out what this is, and I decided to water it more, and I started doing that, and I now have new growth. So that was the
Good deal.
problem, was not getting enough, and so yeah, now it's coming back. BBB backup are running the mouth that JH is getting hookers off Craigslist. Does Craigslist have hookers?
According to Head Flea.
They used to be in. There used to be like want ads or like you know like ads to find love. They used to be in there, but Craigslist got rid of all that because it got taken over by hookers. Yeah, I'd gotten trolled by a hooker on Craigslist. I thought I was responding to a dude uh, about an event, and the more and more we kept talking, all of a sudden it was a woman talking about her time, and I was like, yeah, no. But at the same time, that's about the same time as when I responded to the ad where I started writing for the sports magazine, and that's what got me into doing all this. I started writing sports articles.
That's different.
Yeah, it was weird. There were I also had gay dudes. Like I was I was just looking for like a group to play poker with. Like, was anyone doing any like poker games anywhere? And yeah, like people are just fucking weird. It's like, and especially down there in Palm Springs where it's all gay dudes. The claim was Jeremy was sending them to Holly's new boyfriend to cause problems. The, oh, they were he was sending prostitutes to Holly. Uh, they should be more concerned about Kendra and her tryst page. I've got that. We took we took some screenshots of that.
Hi, Sean.
Um, they don't have to stop talking, but it would behoove them to, because then uh, they can get another action against them, and that time it'll be easier.
Sean said I came to the wrong analogy of vet being trolled by a hooker. Say what?
I've never been to Thailand, so you don't have to worry about those stories for me. I did. I had a hooker in Moscow try to pick me up on a horse, so that was interesting.
Please know more about hookers than normal people should. Leave a list is their go-to.
Right? Oh, they're probably, yeah. I don't know about hookers, but I do know strippers love their little magic rocks that they sell.
Good night, drummer. See you in the morning.
I I remember I went with a group to a strip club one time, and I was standing outside, and a bunch of strippers were out there. It was like the smoke area, and they were smoking. And I was talking to someone, and they mentioned me being a Marine, and she was like, "Oh, I know a Marine." I was like, "Oh yeah," and she actually knew one of my old staff sergeants, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I'm texting him. I'm like, "I'm literally at a strip club, and the stripper here knows you. You, how does this happen?" But the Marine Corps is a small place. Only 200,000 of us. Oh, courtesy patrol and payday Frankfurt red light district. Um. Oh, thank you, Cassandra. Thank you so much.
I like money.
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard some of the horror stories. Is this after dark talk? No, this is not. We are talking about the fleas. Now, if it's dirty talk, it's because they brought it up.
Yeah,
Um,
sure. Blame it on the fleas.
Even though Georgie is here, she likes to try to talk about the naughty stuff.
Wow. Really? 9 times out of 10, you start it.
She is always trying to offend my virgin ears.
Bless your heart. Al said north of Seattle on Aurora Avenue is notorious for hookers on every corner. There
You
is
know what's
usually
really I have there's a channel that I watch that has all the hookers of Seattle, and then there's another one I watch of L.A. What's the road in L.A.? I'll think of it here in a minute. Uh, Figueroa Street in L.A. And there's also a great channel I love watching called Drones versus Crackheads. And it's exactly what you think it is. It's hilarious.
this again. The
Did
last
I?
time you brought this up, you brought videos up, and we watched videos for a good half hour of crackheads and drones.
I love that. That's my ASMR. I, the drones versus crackheads. I'll pull that up and show that to like my son and my nephew and be like, "Look, look, look, look."
What is it, chaos?
You call BS on what? What are you calling BS on me for? What did I say? Housewives of LA. I've actually met one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Um, I was working right after I got out of the Marine Corps. I was building a billionaire's house, and I was the site supervisor. And my boss, who was the design builder, he had another house that he was selling down in. Um, it wasn't Laguna Beach; it was like right next to it, and the house was finished. He was doing like this big open house party, was inviting all these people, and he had, you know, he had a couple of us workers. He was like, he was running short on people. I'm like, why don't you just have us? And he's like, well, you have to dress nice. I'm like, I've got suits. And like, I gave one of the guys one of my other suits. I had one of my suits. He's like, oh, this is perfect. And we were there just kind of showing people around the house. And yeah, one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Um, Apparently, they had a house down there. And yeah, because my ex used to watch that show religiously. I couldn't tell you the woman's name. I just knew her face. And I hate those shows. Like if I sit in the room and those are on, I can feel my blood pressure rise. It's no Love After Lockup. I love that show. That's about people falling in love. Do you ever watch that, Georgie?
Love After Lockup. I've watched one season of it, and yeah, no.
I just watch it. It's like, oh my god, all these people need so much therapy. Like a lot of the the Virgineers. Yeah, a lot of the people on the fake group remind me of the people on Love After Lockup, just completely oblivious to their mental illness.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
I can I can recognize mine. You know, there are things that are absolute problems that I do take part in, but I at least know I'm doing that. Like I can be like, yeah, watching this, I know I'm just getting a dopamine reaction and it's making me feel good, but it's because of these reasons. Like I understand it, totally get it.
Exactly. Like
But there are
people,
some people who will swear they're okay,
like some of the things they'll say about me is she's crazy. Well, no shit, I never denied it.
right?
She needs therapy. No shit, I already have it. Like, come up with something better. Come up with something I didn't know I did or that I didn't know I needed.
I had when I was actively trying to date, I had in my profile that I'm an asshole, but probably the nicest one you'll ever meet. And
That's true.
I had uh, I had women who were like, you're an asshole." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm an asshole." Like, I'd say every guy's an asshole to a point, but like, I'm an asshole for the right reasons.
Sometimes.
Well, like a lot of people get mad at and I was talking about this in my video the other day about me being active aggressive. They think I'm being rude. They think I'm being an asshole. I'm just being direct. Just direct and matter of fact. Does not mean I'm being rude. Doesn't mean I'm angry or any of that shit. No, I'm just being direct.
Exactly. Like the amount of people that call me a bitch because I'm very direct, to the point, and blunt. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. A 4 a.m. wake up. Good luck. Do you need a wake up call? Georgie
Good
will
night,
wake
Miss
up
Mary.
and call you.
The Susie. Oh, the echo. That echo returns every once in a blue moon. Sean just said you had a nice ass.
That's I'm trying to like. Please tell me that's actually Shauna saying that.
No, it's Sean.
The gay guys love me. I don't know if Sean's gay. I, every time I go down to Palm Springs, I get hit on by dudes.
Y'all put Mr. Coop to bed. Mr. Coop put himself to bed. He's had a rough afternoon.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mom was up.
No, Mama's in bed. She has to work in the morning.
Smitty, you'd be surprised at the people who have a problem with direct. But I will say I'm very thankful that the Marine Corps taught me to be a very direct and active aggressive leader.
I am my father's daughter. That's where I get it from. My dad had no filter and he could not stand a liar, and that was beat into me. So I'll call somebody on their bullshit in a heartbeat. He said, "You read it properly, and I'm quite secure, even in a tango."
Oh man. Oh wow, I'm looking at the time. It's getting late for me. I'm normally in bed watching my stories at this time.
It's what, 9:30 there?
Yeah, yeah, nine
Add
thirty.
2 hours. Add 2 hours to that. It's almost midnight here.
My mom will lie in bed and watch reruns of The Waltons. And she got mad at me the last time she was doing it because I walked in the bedroom, I looked at what she was watching, and I said, "Do you ever find yourself watching this show wondering how many of these actors are now in hospice?"
Wow.
No, the judge is not going to. I don't think the judge is going to answer. In fact, he's going to do it at the hearing. It's going to be epic. I wish I could be there. I hope
Oh,
Jeremy sees this. Jeremy, I know you're in for a show. It's going to be worth it.
oh yeah, for sure.
Miss Georgie can't read properly. She's got dyslexia. I don't know if you know or not. I'm just saying that.
Listen, I had to read 23 pages of Bubbles BS today, so I'm a little fried at the moment.
I love Futurama. Me and my son, we love watching Futurama, and one of my favorite lines is, "I have a very sexy learning disability," and then he looks at his second in command. "Tell them what I call it, Kif," and he goes, "Sexlexia."
Wow. Nope. I don't. I don't
Yeah,
think he'll keep up at all.
no, this is him. I'm not. This is him telegraphing his punch. That's what I was trying to say. He was telegraphing his punch. He's not going to show, and the judge is like, he's probably going to get a bench warrant. Mm-hmm.
I would be tickled shitless if the judge went ahead and filed the bench warrant after reading this filing.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
That'd be gold.
Like, do you know how stupid this is as a lawyer? Do you know how stupid this is? Like, your other cases, all the other stuff, put it off. The judge has ordered you to come in and respond to your actions. And you're going to thumb your nose at him. Okay, that's smart. Nice legal strategy, dipshit. I love that cartoon too. Me and my son, we'll turn that on. I've I've got I've got one of those servers connected to my TV, and there's channels that will just play shows over and over. And the one of the ones I've favorited is Futurama. We'll just watch it all day long.
I love Futurama and Family Guy, American Dad.
We'll let's see. We have Futurama, Rick and Morty, um, Robot Chicken. We love Robot Chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up, unless if you got something.
Oh, I need to get in bed because Coop and I have a streak in the
Yeah,
morning.
I got work tomorrow, and it's been busy, crazy.
Today's been a weird day.
Doge comes in and starts holding people accountable, and all of a sudden, all these government employees start working. You know what's funny? You can now get people from the IRS on the phone. That's
Wow.
what Doge has done. If you call the IRS, they will answer the freaking phone. I can't tell you. For years, I would sit on hold for the longest time. Oh no, 5 minutes, boom, they're on the phone.
That's a shocker.
Shows you what a little bit of accountability you'll do.
I saw that Doge was going after CPS next.
Who is?
Doge.
Huh? The problem is CPS is a state agency, so that'll be difficult. But I do know that
They
they
get
are.
benefits.
What's that?
They get federal benefits.
Yeah, and they can go after that. I do know they're also going to go after these Congress people who, you know, have a $200,000 salary, but yet end up as, you know, 20 and 30 millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I think I'm going to wrap things up. You got any saved rounds?
All right, guys. Coop and I, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning. See y'all in the morning. Bye, guys.
All right. You all have a good one. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.